What you're about to witness is more than just construction. It's the resurrection of a forgotten legacy, an ancient art brought back to life by one woman with her own two hands. In a world of modern convenience, she chose a different path, one that demands raw strength and spirit. Her journey will unveil an astonishing truth about the power of a single, determined vision. Stay with us as a simple dwelling is transformed into a profound statement. Every piece of this future home begins here, shaped by hand with painstaking care. Each measurement is a promise of precision, a silent dialogue between the builder and the wood. The scale of the task is immense, yet her focus remains unbroken. This is where intention meets reality, one line at a time. Modern tools are harnessed, accelerating the vision, yet the soul of the work remains timeless. The raw power of the saw transforms rugged logs into the foundational bones of a dream. Every cut is decisive, carving a new destiny from the heart of the forest. The air fills with the scent of fresh-cut timber, a testament to the progress being made. In a fleeting moment of peace, she surveys the landscape, drawing strength from the world she is building in. Now, ancient techniques are summoned. The patient art of the chisel and mallet. She sculpts the wood, not with force, but with finesse, creating joints that will hold for a lifetime. This repetitive, meditative work is the true heart of traditional craftsmanship. The focus shifts from wood to earth, preparing the very ground on which her creation will stand. Elements are combined, a foundational alchemy to ensure permanence. The dream is literally being set in stone, a solid base for the vision to rise. With the materials prepared, a new phase begins. The structure starts to take form, piece by piece. The careful work of crafting joints now pays off in the assembly. Each tenon is shaped with precision, a puzzle piece in a much larger design. The wood yields to her skilled hands, revealing the perfect fit hidden within. There is no room for error. Every line is checked, every angle confirmed. The rhythm of the work is steady, a testament to the mastery she has acquired. A close-up look reveals the artistry, the seamless marriage of one piece to another. Deeper cuts require more force, a test of both strength and control. Now, the first pieces of the frame are joined, a pivotal moment as the 2D plans become a 3D reality. Working alone requires ingenuity, using the weight of the earth itself to secure her work. Tiny adjustments are made, the small details that ensure structural integrity. The framework grows, a wooden skeleton rising against the green landscape. The final persuasion of the mallet seats the joint into its permanent home. The beauty of the joinery is a testament to the care taken in the early stages. She constantly checks and rechecks, ensuring the structure is true and strong. With each connection, the house becomes more solid, more real. A moment of quiet satisfaction, gazing upon the tangible results of her labor. The frame is nearly complete, a magnificent structure born of wood and will. Even the smallest components receive the same level of attention and care. She breaks ground once more, preparing to anchor her creation firmly to the earth. Her expression is one of pure focus, immersed in the quiet language of her craft. The framework stands as a promise, its clean lines hinting at the sanctuary to come. She moves with a purpose that is both graceful and strong, placing the rafters that will soon support the roof. The meticulous marking continues, ensuring every piece will align perfectly. The house now has a commanding presence, a collaboration between builder and nature. From this angle, we see the sheer physicality of the work, the effort required to lift the home into existence. Now perched atop her creation, she begins the vital task of building the roof. The materials for shelter arrive, ready to provide protection from the elements. Each panel is carefully laid, a process of turning a frame into a refuge. The final securing of the roof, a satisfying rhythm of hammer against nail. And with that, the house is sealed, standing tall and complete against the sky. But the work is far from over. The focus now shifts to the walls and floor. The familiar buzz of the saw returns, shaping the planks that will form the interior. The process is a dance of power and precision, taming the raw wood into uniform planks. A modern planer smooths the surfaces, preparing them for their role inside the home. Batch by batch, the raw material is transformed into finished lumber. The newly prepared floorboards are brought into the house, ready for installation. A solid floor is laid, giving the home its first sense of interior space. Work continues just outside the nearly finished structure, crafting the final wooden elements. Now inside, the natural light illuminates her as she cuts the last pieces to size. Her hands inspect the lumber, feeling for imperfections, ensuring quality in every piece. The patient curve of the handsaw is used for cuts requiring a more delicate touch. Against the backdrop of the rolling hills, she prepares the components for the next stage. The house now sits comfortably in the landscape, a testament to the progress made. The familiar rhythmic tap of the chisel returns as she crafts the details that will make this house unique. The structure stands, waiting patiently for its skin and its soul. The decisive sound of a hammer driving a nail home, securing another piece of the puzzle. An intricate part of the build begins. The construction of the staircase. She trusts her eye, confirming the alignment of a crucial support beam. The interior begins to take shape as she lays the Vincennes. Her focus is absolute as she marks out the final details, a map for her hands to follow, the careful carving of notches. Another example of the home's handcrafted integrity. Each groove is carved with purpose, designed for a perfect interlocking fit. This is work that cannot be rushed, demanding both patience and a steady hand. The handsaw is employed once more, following the pencil's guide with precision. The pieces of the staircase are joined. A pathway between levels is born. The detailed work continues, each component flawlessly executed. The wood shavings that fall away are evidence of the form being revealed within. You can almost feel the concentration in each careful movement. The final shape is emerging, a result of countless hours of labor. From a distance, the house looks complete, but the most intricate work is just beginning. Her hands, now experts in this medium, mark out the final decorative touches. Inside the structure, she continues to sculpt, infusing the home with handcrafted details. A power sander is used to smooth the rough edges, blending modern efficiency with timeless craft. Now the interior walls and fixtures are being assembled and installed. The frame for a window is carefully fitted, a portal to the beautiful world outside. The house will soon be filled with light as the window is secured into place. She moves about the space with a quiet confidence, bringing each section closer to completion. Another window frame is built, each one a mirror image of the last. The structure becomes more enclosed, more like a home with each addition. The work is steady and constant, a rhythm of building that has become second nature. The walls are now going up, defining the living spaces within. The sounds of construction are the sounds of progress, the heartbeat of the project. Another panel is hammered into place, the interior structure nearing completion. Her work takes her to the highest point of the house, completing the ceiling. The finishing touches are applied, the final details that will define the home's character. Every corner, every joint is given a final inspection and touch-up. This is the stage where a building truly begins to feel like a home. The satisfaction of this final phase is etched on her focused expression. The end of the long building process is finally in sight. Now, an even more ancient material is introduced, bamboo, a gift from the surrounding land. Inside the finished frame, she begins to weave the very skin of the house. She expertly interlaces the bamboo strips, creating a strong, breathable wall. A pre-woven panel is fitted into place. The pattern of the weave, a work of art in itself. The view from the window is framed by the natural beauty of the hand-woven bamboo. Her hands move with a learned dexterity, a testament to a skill passed down through generations. Outside, she prepares more bamboo, the raw material for the home's beautiful facade. She carries the prepared strips inside, ready to continue her patient work. The walls are growing, woven strand by strand, enclosing the space in a blanket of natural fiber. From behind, we see the elegant simplicity of the finished bamboo wall. The house now stands almost complete, a harmonious blend of wood and bamboo. The detail of the weave is stunning, a mosaic of texture and light. The finished home is a masterpiece of natural building, resting peacefully in its garden setting. A small staircase invites visitors up, a welcoming gesture from the completed house. It is a structure that seems to have grown organically from the earth it sits upon. Inside, she completes the final details, ensuring every element is perfect. The interior walls are a testament to the beauty of handcrafted, sustainable materials. A final look at the house reveals a perfect balance between human artistry and natural form. It is more than a house, it is a sanctuary, a quiet poem written in wood and bamboo. The story of its creation is complete, leaving a legacy of strength, spirit, and skill. But the artistry is not over. A new decorative phase begins. With a small axe, she begins to carve, shaping the railings that will adorn the house. Another's hands inspect the work, a silent appreciation for the intricate detail. The process of carving is slow and deliberate, each mark a permanent part of the design. The finished, carved panels lie on the grass, a collection of beautiful, functional art. Inside the bamboo-walled home, the next phase of construction is underway. More carvings are made, ensuring every part of the house has a touch of artistry. The beautifully carved railings are now installed on the house. She carefully fits each piece, completing the ornate balustrade. The house is now adorned with decorative woodwork, elevating it from a simple shelter to a work of art. The roof structure itself bears the marks of a master craftswoman. She continues to add decorative elements to the ceiling of the porch. From inside, the effect is breathtaking, a canopy of intricate woodwork. The finished roofline is a stunning achievement of structural and aesthetic design. The final major element, the staircase, is now ready for installation. She works to fit the hand-carved stairs, the final flourish on her creation. Her hands guide the final pieces of the staircase into place. Each tread is cut to size, ensuring a safe and beautiful ascent. The wood is shaped and smoothed, made ready for years of use. The staircase is now complete, a beautiful and fitting entrance to the home. The final act of creation involves the most elemental of materials, earth. The interior stairs are secured, while preparation for plastering begins. From this perspective, we see the house in its entirety. A jewel in the green landscape. The familiar shaping of wood continues, a constant theme in this epic build. The final wooden joints are fitted together, a display of practiced skill. She shapes a piece of bamboo, likely for the plastering process ahead. The house stands ready, a complete wooden structure awaiting its final skin. The bamboo walls will serve as a lathe, a natural framework to hold the earth in plaster. The raw materials for the plaster, sand, and cement are brought underneath the house. A bag of cement waits, the final ingredient to bind the walls. The dry ingredients are sifted together, a crucial step for a smooth, strong plaster. Water is added, and the mixture is transformed into the mud that will become the walls. The plaster is mixed to the perfect consistency. Ready to be applied, she begins the meditative process of plastering, pressing the mud into the bamboo weave. The house, now with its first layer of plaster, looks even more solid and permanent. Final touches are made to the window, a small detail in the grand design. With a wooden float, she smooths the plaster, working it into a flat, even surface. From behind, we see the methodical application, transforming the textured wall into a smooth one. The work is laborious, but the result is a beautiful, hand-troweled finish. Ever tidy, she gathers the excess mud, ensuring nothing is wasted. Her movements are efficient and practiced. As she applies the plaster with a trowel, she works her way around the wooden window frame, creating a seamless transition. Through the window, we see her framed by her work, the artist and her creation. Her expression is one of deep concentration, fully absorbed in the task at hand. The light catches her face as she works, illuminating her focused gaze. The wall is now a smooth, dark canvas, a stark contrast to the wooden frame. She gathers more plaster, the raw material for her ongoing work. The house stands proudly, a loyal companion, watching over the final stages of the build. The back of the house reveals the beautiful, unplastered bamboo weave, a hidden gem. The work moves to the exterior, where she meticulously secures bamboo accents. Each piece is carefully placed, adding another layer of detail and texture. She carries in more bamboo, the versatile material that defines this home. A bucket of plaster in hand, she prepares to complete the exterior walls. The familiar process of mixing the mud begins again, this time under the open sky. She applies the plaster to the outside, pressing it firmly into the bamboo lath. Perched in the window, she reaches every corner, ensuring a complete and solid coat. The final corners of the house are sealed with the dark, rich plaster. From a distance, we see her high on the roof, a testament to her fearlessness and dedication. The final wall is coated, the house now fully encased in its protective shell. Her work is almost done. The long journey of building this home is nearing its end. The final layer of smooth plaster is carefully applied, the last creative touch. The last batch of plaster is mixed, a sign that the end is truly near. The area around the window receives its final coat, perfecting the details. And there it stands, a completed home, a monument to what one person can achieve. The time for building is over. Now it's time to make it a home. With a simple broom, she sweeps the porch, a final act of care and dedication. A dream realized, a legacy reborn. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel. at Hothekian1991 ID House for creating this wonderful video. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.